What if I told you that with just a few clicks on Amazon, you could buy gadgets that are banned in many places? From spy cameras to military-style tools, these devices slip through legal loopholes but can land you in serious trouble. Some could even put you on a watch list. Just remember, being able to buy them doesn't mean you should. Check your local laws and use the links in the description responsibly. And before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more crazy tech countdowns. Now, let's jump into the list. Number 30. Uniden Bearcat, BC125AT. The Uniden Bearcat, BC125AT, is a compact police scanner that can pick up police, fire, and EMS channels. Scanners have legitimate hobby uses, but many jurisdictions prohibit their use while operating a vehicle or during criminal activity. The real risk is using them to track police movements or coordinate illegal actions. Some states have specific restrictions about ownership or use. And even where ownership is allowed, using a scanner to evade law enforcement or to commit a crime is a serious offense. Despite these risks, these models remain available on mainstream marketplaces. Number 29. Boring Company-style flamethrowers, Jansh, roofing torches. Flamethrower-style devices are often sold under other names: roofing torches, garden burners, or novelty burners, to get around rules. They can shoot flames multiple feet and reach temperatures that easily start fires and cause severe burns. Several states and cities have banned consumer sale or possession due to the fire danger and misuse potential. Fire departments warn against them. They've been linked to accidental fires and reckless behavior. Marketing them as fun or for camping doesn't remove the legal and safety risks. Number 28. Power outlet hidden cameras. Hidden outlet cameras are designed to look like ordinary electrical sockets, but contain a tiny camera capable of recording HD video. They're made to be indistinguishable from regular outlets, so they blend right into a room. Using one in private spaces like bedrooms, bathrooms, or hotel rooms is a major invasion of privacy and often a crime. Even in your own home, secretly recording someone can violate consent and wiretapping statutes. The presence of these devices makes it easy for predators to record others without consent, which is why laws and venue policies often ban them. Number 27. High-powered mini telescopes. Military-grade optics. Some compact optics sold as mini telescopes or spotting scopes are surprisingly powerful. A few offer magnification and clarity that approach law enforcement or military gear, allowing someone to view private property from long distances. When used to spy on neighbors or to capture images through windows, they cross clear privacy lines. Certain high-performance optics are also subject to export or import restrictions because of their potential security implications. Advertising them for birdwatching or nature doesn't change the fact that these units can enable invasive monitoring. Number 26. Lawmate CMTC 10 Covert Key Fob Camera. This device looks like a car key fob, but hides a camera and microphone. Law enforcement and private investigators sometimes rely on covert recording tools, but civilian use of hidden cameras can violate wiretapping laws and two-party consent regulations in many places. Because devices like this give no visible sign of recording, they are particularly problematic. They make it easy to capture private conversations and sensitive moments without anyone's knowledge. The legal consequences for unauthorized recording can include heavy fines and felony charges. Number 25. Proxmark 3D NFC RFID Reader and Cloner. The Proxmark 3 is a sophisticated tool designed to read and interact with RFID and NFC systems. Security professionals use it to test access control systems, but it's also commonly used to clone keycards, hotel keys, and certain contactless payment tokens. Possession with intent to commit fraud or unauthorized access is a criminal offense. Even seeking to replicate a card without permission may bring federal charges if used to gain illegal access. The device's legitimate uses don't outweigh the high potential for abuse when it's misused. Number 24. Security Tag Magnet Removers. Powerful neodymium magnets designed to remove retail security tags are marketed for store owners. But user reviews reveal they're often bought for theft. Removing anti-theft tags without deactivation is a clear step in shoplifting, and carrying such magnets with the intent to steal can be charged as possession of burglary tools. In certain areas, even possession alone raises suspicion and can result in legal consequences. Sellers may hide these products in hardware or repair tools sections, but the context of buyer intent matters to law enforcement. Number 23. Wall wiretap devices and acoustic stethoscopes. Some devices amplify sound through walls or detect vibrations, enabling someone to hear conversations happening in adjacent rooms. Some are marketed as acoustic stethoscopes or pipe detectors, but similar tech can extract intelligible speech through drywall or other barriers. Using them to eavesdrop on neighbors, hotel guests, or confidential meetings violates privacy rights and, in many places, specific wiretapping laws. Advances in acoustic tech have made these devices disturbingly effective and disturbingly accessible. Number 22. High-powered lasers that exceed safety limits. A surprising number of handheld lasers come mislabeled with lower output ratings to slip past sellers and regulators. High-power lasers can permanently blind someone in a fraction of a second and have been used in attacks on aircraft, a federal crime that can carry severe penalties and long prison terms. They're also used to harass drivers, pilots, or public events. Sellers sometimes market them as for astronomy or for building markers, but purchasers must understand that misuse can lead to tragic harm and heavy legal action. Number 21. RTL SDR and software-defined radio kits. RTL SDR dongles are marketed for radio hobbyists who want to monitor signals and learn about radio. But with additional software, these devices can receive and decode a wide range of communications, from weather radio and local broadcasts to potentially sensitive transmissions. Intercepting private or protected communications is illegal. The device's educational value is real, but promotional materials that link to decryption tutorials open a path to misuse. Enthusiasts should avoid using SDRs to intercept anything they're not authorized to access. Number 20. Car key relay and signal capture devices. Relay attacks use small gadgets to amplify the signal from a keyless car fob, so thieves can unlock and start cars without touching them. These kits are commonly sold for diagnostics or security research, but they're a core tool in modern vehicle theft. Possession with intent to steal is unlawful. Many vehicle owners now use signal blocking pouches or other protections because these devices have made theft so easy. Sellers sometimes bundle relays with testing guides, which can accelerate criminal misuse. Number 19. Realistic firearm replicas disguised as lighters or props. A novelty lighter shaped like a real handgun might seem harmless, but realistic replicas create dangerous situations. Security and law enforcement can easily mistake these for real weapons, and displaying or pulling one out in public can lead to panic or severe charges, including impersonation or terror-related offenses, depending on context. Schools and airports typically ban such items. Packaging them as collectibles doesn't remove the public's safety risk. Number 18. Advanced night vision units, e.g., military-grade or export-controlled models. High-performance night vision gear offers clear imagery in total darkness. Some units approach the quality of law enforcement or military equipment and may be subject to export regulations. With them, people can conduct nocturnal surveillance, trespass undetected, or poach wildlife. Because of their capabilities, many countries restrict their sale or require special licenses. Buying such gear casually ignores the ethical and potentially legal implications. HK5. Malicious USB cables and implant cables. At first glance, they look like ordinary charging cables, but certain cables hide electronics that can deliver malware or remote access when connected to a computer. These tools are portrayed as for testing, yet they are a favored method for corporate espionage and targeted attacks. Plugging an unknown cable into a workplace computer can compromise networks and trigger criminal investigations. Never use cables from untrusted sources in sensitive environments, and don't buy devices intended to covertly infect systems. Number 16. Compact thermal imagers, e.g., Samajh, seek thermal-style devices. Thermal cameras let you see heat signatures and can reveal people's presence behind thin walls or under foliage. While used legitimately for inspections, search and rescue, and building diagnostics, handheld thermal imagers are increasingly used to locate people inside homes or to scout targets for break-ins. That crosses clear legal and ethical lines. Some models are small enough to carry in a pocket, which makes them an attractive tool for illegal surveillance. Number 15. Spy camera glasses and wearable recorders. Glasses with built-in cameras capture video and sometimes audio while looking like ordinary eyewear. They became popular for hands-free recording, but because they give no visual cue, they're easily abused to record others without consent. Schools, gyms, and public changing areas often ban such devices. Using them in sensitive spaces is a serious invasion of privacy, and in many jurisdictions, illegal. Number 14. Electric lockpick devices, multi-pick Chronos style. Devices that automate lockpicking make entry fast and easy. Professionals like locksmiths use similar kits when allowed, but civilian possession is restricted in many areas because these devices effectively remove the skill barrier for criminal entry. Law enforcement treats possession of advanced lockpicking gear as strong evidence of intent to commit burglary if found during an investigation. Number 13. Universal handcuff keys and escape tools. Universal handcuff keys can open many standard restraint models and are widely available. While there are legitimate reasons for owning one, training, collection, film props, carrying them in suspicious circumstances invites legal trouble. They're often viewed as escape or evasion tools, and finding one during a search can increase charges or suspicion. Number 12. Real-time voice changers and impersonation devices. Devices that convincingly alter your voice are marketed for entertainment and content creation, but they also enable impersonation and scams. Fraudsters use them to mimic a relative, a bank official, or a government employee. Using such a device to deceive or defraud someone is illegal. The tech's accessibility has made phone scams and social engineering attacks more convincing and harder to trace. Number 11. Concealed blade jewelry, protector rings, and similar. A ring or pendant that conceals a blade might seem like self-defense, but many jurisdictions classify these items as concealed weapons. Carrying them into schools, airports, or government buildings can result in serious weapons charges. The risk of accidental injury and the ease of concealment make these items legally and ethically problematic. Number 10. Stealth surveillance drones. Velcase, Ruo F11 Pro 2-style modified models. Some consumer drones are modified for extended range, longer flight times, or quieter operation, turning them into effective surveillance platforms. Using drones to record private property, follow individuals, or enter restricted airspace violates aviation rules and privacy laws. Certain modifications can also make a drone illegal to operate without certification. Drone owners must respect no-fly zones, privacy, and local regulations. Number 9. Flame exhaust and dangerous vehicle mods. Aftermarket exhaust attachments that shoot flames or create hazardous effects are illegal vehicle modifications in many states. Besides the fire risk, They create roadway hazards and can be interpreted as weapons if used aggressively. Authorities have impounded vehicles and charged owners for these modifications. Sellers sometimes promote them for show or racing, but legality varies, and enforcement can be harsh. Number 8. Stun gun phone cases and disguised electroshock devices. Phone cases that hide stun mechanisms are easy to conceal, but illegal in many areas where stun devices are prohibited or regulated. Even where allowed, carrying a concealed shock device without proper permits can lead to weapons charges. Their disguised nature makes them particularly problematic in sensitive spaces, like schools or public transit. Number 7. GPS trackers for stalking and non-consensual tracking. Small GPS trackers are sold to keep tabs on vehicles or assets, but attaching one to someone else's car or belongings without permission is stalking and often a criminal offense. These have become a common tool in domestic abuse and harassment cases. Responsible use, like tracking your own asset, is legal, but misuse has clear criminal consequences. Number 6. Police style. LED emergency lights and impersonation gear. Emergency light bars and sirens that mimic police equipment are illegal to use on public roads and can lead to impersonation charges. Even possession of such items in cases tied to attempted impersonation can bring heavy penalties. These tools create dangerous situations. Using them to pull over drivers or to gain access to restricted locations is a serious crime. Number 5. Household items disguised as spy cameras. Wall clocks, power strips, decor. Many everyday items, clocks, picture frames, smoke detectors, are sold with hidden cameras embedded. They blend into rooms and capture long recordings. Using such devices to record people without their knowledge is a privacy violation and, depending on the setting, a criminal offense. Hosts and landlords must be particularly careful and transparent about any recording devices. Number 4. High-intensity green strobe lights and aviation interference devices. Certain green strobes and lasers can interfere with night vision equipment and aircraft navigation systems. Targeting aircraft with lasers or showing lights near airports is illegal and extremely dangerous. Offenders have faced aviation-related criminal charges. Colors and intensities that seem harmless can have national security implications when used irresponsibly. Number 3. Electric shocker rings and novelty electroshock jewelry. Small jewelry that delivers an electric shock is sometimes marketed as a novelty, but many jurisdictions consider it a concealed weapon. Using these items can cause both legal trouble and real injury. They've been used in assaults and pranks that went dangerously wrong. Courts don't treat those outcomes lightly. Number 2. Modified consumer drones that exceed legal limits. When a drone is altered to fly farther, higher, or carry unauthorized payloads, it can become illegal to operate in many airspaces. Such drones risk interfering with aircraft and endangering people on the ground. Unlicensed or reckless drone operations can lead to federal charges, especially in sensitive airspace or near critical infrastructure. Number 1. Magnetic micro earpieces and exam cheating devices. Tiny magnetic earpieces controlled by induction are the most extreme example on this list. They're virtually invisible, let someone receive audio cues secretly, and are commonly used to cheat on tests and professional exams. Testing centers and law enforcement have developed detection systems to catch cheaters. Beyond academic consequences, using these devices can lead to criminal charges, lifetime bans, and ruined careers. They're small, tempting, and devastatingly effective, which is why they top this list. This list is a wake-up call. Marketplaces sell items that may be legal in one place and illegal in the next. Many tools have legitimate uses for pros, but intent and context matter. Don't assume buying equals okay. Check local laws, think about ethics, and know misuse can mean fines, jail time, or ruined careers. Links in the description are for reference only, not an encouragement to break the law. If this opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which gadget shocked you most? Share stories, but don't confess illegal activity. Stay safe and see you next time.